Hi, everybody. Welcome to my mindfulness lesson. And you know me and mindfulness, I just love this stuff. So I'm actually really excited to be able to teach the whole school different strategies to help you manage tough emotions like anger and sadness and stress. And I don't know about you guys, but it's stressful right now. Lots of changes in our life. We're not able to get out. We're not able to really see our friends and even some of our family members, which can feel really overwhelming and really stressful. So I think this is the perfect time to teach you guys some mindfulness strategies. But I want to back up a little bit and talk a little, just even for a second, about what is mindfulness anyways. I mean, I think we hear that term a lot, but maybe you don't really know what it is. So let me back it up just a little bit. I like to kind of liken it to a boat in the ocean. So the boat is kind of symbolic of us, right? And we're kind of going through life. And when we are feeling balanced and peaceful and content and calm, our boat kind of floats along. And if you've been on a boat before, or you've been even in a pool, floating on a pool floaty, you know that when the pool is calm, or the ocean is calm, or the lake is calm, it feels really good to be in your boat. It's peaceful, it's relaxing, it almost makes you fall asleep sometimes, right? Sometimes, though, what happens is the pool or the lake or the ocean is really rough. You might have seen that on TV. You might have even been on a boat before where the ocean was really rough. And that can happen when we have a lot of really big feelings like frustration, anger, worry, stress, okay, and even sadness. This can make our boat feel really unstable and really rocky. And if you've ever been in a boat when the seas are really rough, or on a lake when the seas are really rough, maybe some of you have even gone tubing before, it can feel really uncomfortable when our boat is really moving around and feels all crazy. It can feel really crazy inside. So when we have really big feelings, that's kind of how we feel. We feel kind of crazy inside, kind of like we're on a rough sea and we're floating on it and we are out of control and we can't really figure out what to do. So mindfulness strategies and other kind of stress relieving activities help us almost throw an anchor overboard. Do you guys know what an anchor is? An anchor is that big, heavy iron piece on a boat that you throw over, and it's attached to the boat by a chain. And when we throw the anchor in, it can help stabilize the boat and prevent the boat from moving around so much. So our mindfulness strategies are like an anchor. They help us to anchor ourselves so we don't feel so uncomfortable when we're having these really big feelings. Okay? So every Monday, I'm going to teach you a mindfulness strategy or a anchor strategy that will help you when you start to have these really big feelings and you feel inside like you're on a rocky boat and you feel really out of control. I'm going to teach you anchor strategies, okay? So one of the best ways to anchor yourself is through breathing, okay? Because the breathing is happening all the time for us, and it's happening right here and right now. And that's the key, right? We want to come back from all the scary thoughts we're having in our mind to thinking about the here and the now. And our breath is in the here and the now, okay? So today, I'm just going to teach you a really simple way to breathe. We got to start with that first, right? So I want you to take your hands and I want you to put them on your belly. I know you can't see my belly, but I got my hands on my belly. And we're going to try to breathe in through our nose all the way into our belly, as if there's a balloon in our belly and we're trying to blow that balloon up. And then we're going to exhale, and we want it to seem like the balloon is deflating inside our bellies, A lot of times when we're stressed, we breathe only up here. So, and that's actually not good for us because it can make us feel kind of even more rocky, more kind of woozy. So we got to breathe all the way into our bellies and breathe all the way out. I like to close my eyes. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you could just find a spot that you're staring at. But what I want you to do is focus on your breath, and your hands are going to push out, hopefully, as you breathe into your belly. And when you're inflating that imaginary balloon in your belly, and then they're going to kind of float back in as you're breathing out. So let's try that. And it's really important to do it this way and not up here. Okay, ready? Let's just try a few breaths. So in through the nose, all the way down into the belly, and then out through your nose or your mouth, whichever you feel comfortable with. Try again. And that's a really great way to just ground yourself. I'm going to teach you something to do with the breath because I like to have sort of an imaginary task that I'm putting my mind on when I'm breathing. And that helps my boat to calm down. It helps the seas around me calm down. And it helps me to help those emotions get smaller and more manageable. So what I'm going to imagine when I'm breathing in and when I'm breathing out, on the exhale, I'm going to imagine almost like everything is melting, like I'm a snowman. Even though I don't really want to imagine I'm a snowman right now because I don't want it to be winter, but let's do it for the purposes of this exercise. Imagine you're a snowman and there's or snow woman, snow person, right? And the sun is shining down on you and you're melting in the sun. So I almost want you to imagine almost like you're melting, like the water of a snowman, just while you're breathing and exhaling. Let's do that for just a minute or 30 seconds, depending on how long we can do it. Okay, ready? Breathe in and breathe out. And imagine that you're melting into the ground. You should feel your shoulders kind of relax and all the muscles along your face, shoulders, back. Breathe in. Right? So on the exhale, you're just imagining yourself melting. And to me, that's so relaxing and so rewarding. So the next time this week, when you're kind of getting stressed out, maybe you're a little stressed out by your brothers or your sisters or your family members, they're kind of getting on your nerves because you're spending a lot of time with them, or you're trying to understand something at school that you have, or on your online school, right, that you don't understand, and you're starting to get anxious, you're starting to get frustrated, and your inside boat is just starting to feel like it's on rough seas. Definitely try breathing in and imagine you're a snow person melting in the warm sun. And do that for as long as you can, like at least a minute would be great. Okay? So there's your Mindful Monday tip. They're not always going to be about breathing. We're going to also throw in lots of some activities, some arts and crafts, and also some games that you can even do with your parents or family members. Okay? So I hope you guys have a great week. Please email me if you want to give me any feedback about how this mindfulness exercise works for you. I won't be able to respond to your emails, but I might bring them up on the next time that I do a Mindful Monday, okay? And remember, not all mindfulness activities work for everybody, just like everything, you guys. We're all wired differently, right? We all have different things that work for us and don't work for us. And the same is true for relaxation strategies and mindfulness strategies. Some of them are going to work and some of them aren't. I happen to really like this one, so I wanted to share it with you. All right, you guys, have a great day. Talk to you soon.